Hello people, Greg the Wild Hippie back once again, up in the bedroom, excuse the mess as always. Yeah, railway update, 19, maybe more, should have checked before I started filming. But aye, back on with this up at the model railway. Finally got some cork, way too much, but never mind. So today, going to get some cork under this, get this properly pinned down, and then I bought the polystyrene sheets and some plaster cloth. I'm going to attempt to make a bit of a hillside on here, sort of coming up over like that, and then we'll sit your pillbox on the top there. Yeah, that's what I plan to do today. Probably paint that as well, because that needs painting. Yeah, so I'm going to do like a little hill here. I've never tried that before. It's probably going to go disastrously wrong, but we'll have a go, won't we? So sort of a sloping, yeah, a little cut out at the top. So put that so they've got a cover on the door, kind of thing, ish, maybe. Just going to wing it, but first I'm going to do the cork. You've seen me do that before, so I'm not going to bore you with it. I'll bring you back when I've got it all cut to shape and I'm about to glue it. Okay, so yeah, it's been a couple of days, got distracted, other things going on, you know. Yeah, so finally got the cork cut and glue down, so I'm just giving that time to go off before I start sticking it down. I think I'm going to temporarily dismantle the station and paint that board, and then take it from there. Right, so yeah, I've got the track back down. There's a few bits which aren't quite right, but they'll do, especially where we've got a slight overhang here. Not much I can do about that. It's just going to have to stay that way. Yeah, I've got a little bit here. I'm going to, before I do the ballast in, I'm going to stick another bit of cork under there, have some offcuts. Yeah, currently ballasting the sidings. Yeah, just getting on with that. I'd forgotten how much of a long, laborious and boring process it was doing the ballasting, but yeah, never mind. I think I'm going to do the sidings, and then I'm going to go and see if Defty's local hardware shop is open, see if I can get some isopropyl alcohol and some more PVA glue, so I can stick it all down. I'm going to re-glue the whole lot because there's a lot of this which just hasn't glued. So yeah, let's see if that works, because I knocked the table the other day and lots of the ballast just fell and spread everywhere like that. Yeah, so yeah, gonna crack on, get some more done. It's, as I said, quite boring. I'll bring you back when I'm about to glue it. Alright, that's the sidings done. God, that took long enough. Alright, so I'm going to go and see if I can get some PVA and some isopropyl. Then I'll come back and I'll probably start with the inner loop, get that done. I'll probably need some more ballast, so I'll go to the model shop tomorrow when I'm out. But yeah, I'll bring you back when I've done a bit more. Okay, so you can see I've done a bit. I'm almost out now, so I think I'll call it a day on that. They had a nice phone call off my bro Alan. Yeah, great to hear from you. I know you watch the channel, mate. Yeah, had a good chat, chinwag with him while I was cracking on doing this ballasting. Broke up the monotony. So I've done just about all I can on this now. I'm going to go and try and get some isopropyl alcohol and some PVA glue, and then I'll bring you back when I've done a bit of that. See you shortly. So annoying when it does that randomly. It just in random places it just lifts all the ballast off of the corking. which is that's just really annoying. It does it in so many random places, but you know, I've still got some ballast left. So yeah, I'm going to stop there and I'm going to go and try and fill in those gaps. Right, okay, so finally all glued. So yeah, I've got that section there and then the side loop, but yeah, I need another half a bottle, I think. So yeah, that's all good. So yeah, I think I might leave it there for this one. I'm not sure yet. I'll go and upload it and see. So I might see you later, or well, I might see you in tomorrow, or it will be on the next one. So yeah, good night. Right, it's been what, 48 hours or so since the last clip. Yeah, well, I uploaded all of what I recorded, and I decided it was a bit too short to do a video. So I'm now going to attempt to make the hill on this corner. Yeah, don't really have a clue what I'm doing, but we'll try. So I'll have it kind of there for the bottom of it, and yeah, so somewhere around there. Don't know where you saw that. Didn't really know what I was filming there. So yeah, that's kind of scored it. So I'm going to cut that out, and then sort of have a bit of an angle, and then sort of just try and build up a bit of a hill. I'm not entirely sure how and how this is actually going to work. Yeah, maybe I won't have it come that far, because that's where the end of the station is. I'm just going to crack on and try and do something and see what happens. I'll bring you back when I've done something. Right, so I've kind of done the bottom bit. I know there's a hole there. I didn't quite think that through. But yeah, I'm fairly happy with that. I've forgotten how messy polystyrene is. So I think I'm going to do the others a little bit further away. I'm going to do them off the board. Yeah. Alright, so the next one's going to be a bit smaller and hopefully fit around the edge of that, and then build it up, and then have a sort of a cut out somewhere about there, where the pillbox can sit. So I mean, I've got 5 more sheets. I'll probably end up using that maybe, and a few of the other bits to try and make a top. So yeah, I'm going to cut up the rest and see what happens. Right, you can't actually see anything, can you? It's all white out. Right, so let's go more sort of profile-y. So yeah, that's kind of the thing I'm looking for. I think it works fairly well. Yeah, going to have the pop that there. Have the pillbox there-ish. Going to continue trying to sort of build it up and sort of curve it over into the corner. I might leave a flat bit in the corner and stick another pillbox on the top there. But yeah, so far so good. Yeah, I think it's okay. Like I said, once it's all glued together, we'll get the plaster cloth over the top of it and sort of blend it all in a little bit, and then obviously it'll get painted. And then I've got the what have I done with it? Got my static grass applicator, I've got some batteries, and my static grass arrived. So yeah, yeah, going to crack on, do a bit more, get it glued up, and I'll bring you back. Right, okay, so yeah, I think that's actually come out rather well for a first attempt. Yeah, I'm very impressed with it. So we'll have one pillbox there, and there's going to be another one on the top. I'm thinking adding some like rocks and things on the top, just to make it, just break it up a little bit. Think about adding some trees into that as well, because it's not going to be cliff. It's just going to be a grassy hillside, so some trees and shrubs and things. But for a first attempt, I am quite happy with that. I think that will do very nicely. So I'm going to leave that overnight to dry, and then I'm going to add the plaster cloth and then paint it. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Right, okay, so I'm attempting the plaster cloth. Again, like with this whole thing, I haven't really got a clue what I'm doing, but we'll set you up. No. No. I'll put you. Surely I thought about this. Yeah. Put you there. Put that there. Move that back. Stick that there. So I'm going to do a bit round the front this time. So there-ish. Probably people watching this screaming, going, "You're doing it wrong! You're doing it wrong!" You know, I've seen a couple of videos where people have used this stuff. I'm just kind of, I'm winging it. Right, so I've got a little bit of that left. That's good. What I'll do with the bag, here it is. So yeah, give that a little while till it's nearly dry, and then go around and smooth it off, and then let it set. I don't know how long it takes to set. I'll have to read the instructions again. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. For first ever attempt, it's going to get absolutely covered in grass and trees and other bits and pieces. So yeah, I think it'll be alright. So yeah, I'll bring you back when I'm ready to paint. Right, just put them in place for the interest, but that's the one I got. Well, I bought them both off eBay. That's the one I got first, and this one of a set that I got for 12 quid off a guy on eBay that 3D prints them. I've just sort of started painting that up. I'm going to weather it a bit with some sort of black wash, but I'm thinking that's where they're going to go. And the station's coming there. Yeah. I'll just put that on there. I'm going to mark them, and then yeah, it's almost dry now. No, it's not. It's still wet. Idiot. But yeah, once this is dry, yeah, I'll get it painted. I'll mark where they are, and then we can have a play with some of the static grass. Another thing I've never done before. But yeah, I'm actually, once it gets a bit of colour on it, it doesn't look like an iceberg. I think it'll start making sense, and I'm going to paint the outside bits black, and probably eventually I'll push that corner of the table right into the wall, if I can get someone to help me do that. But I definitely getting somewhere with it. So yeah, I'm going to give that some more time to dry, and I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, back up on the board at the minute. Yeah, just decided I was going to paint the bits that I missed. before. Why the hell I didn't paint this bit before I put the ballast on, I've got no idea, because it's just literally half the time. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but I'm going along the edge. A lot of the ballast hasn't actually stuck down, so when I'm going along the edge, it's just picking it up on the paintbrush. Idiot. Oh, now that bit's, see what I mean? That not stuck. So I have to give the edge of the ballast in a bit of a wide berth and try and maybe put some grass or something along the edge. I don't mind bits of the ballast in getting caught up and painted, as it probably has a bit of texture underneath the grass. Maybe it's vaguely annoying. Yeah, it was a pretty stupid mistake not to paint this first before putting the ballast down. I may have mentioned that in the previous video when I was doing it, I can't remember now. Right, okay, so it's had its first coat of the burnt umber. Yeah, it needs a second coat. I probably need to go and get another tube of paint, but I'm currently out of money again. So yeah, I think I'll probably leave this one for here, and I'll start the next one. Yeah, at some point soon. I'll try not to leave it so long next time. Yeah. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one very soon.